Only You, a small town romance, Harbor Falls series, Book 2, Sandi Lynn, Hannah. My dating life was a constant cycle, a series of fleeting connections that I found comfort in. I wasn't seeking a bond with any man, but it happened, and my heart ended up in a million tiny pieces. I was desperate for a change, a fresh start. So, I bid farewell to my high-paced fashion design job in the bustling city of New York and stayed with my sister, Adeline, in the serene and picturesque town of Harbor Falls, a place that always brought me a sense of tranquility. I opened a flower shop, a place where I could channel my creativity with flowers rather than the confines of fabric and thread. The one thing I didn't expect was to meet a brutally handsome man named Alex Harbor. He was charming, irresistible, and a single father to his 11-year-old daughter. He was also damaged in ways I couldn't imagine. I'd let my guard down once with a wealthy man and vowed never to do it again. But it was challenging to keep my distance from Alex, and no matter how hard I resisted, the pull back to him was uncontrollable. Alex, after 18 years, I returned to the place that held trauma and bad memories for me, Harbor Falls. I swore I'd never go back until I was summoned after my mother passed away. When I was 15, a tragedy struck our family, and at the age of 16, I packed my bags and went to live with my aunt in Chicago, where I graduated from college and built my real estate empire. All I needed to do was take care of business in Harbor Falls and get back to Chicago as quickly as possible. I was a single father to a troubled 11-year-old girl who had lost her mother, a woman whom I dated on and off years ago. My issues ran deep, and being a father wasn't something I was. Between my problems and Lucy's issues, I was losing control until I brought her with me to Harbor Falls. I saw a change in her, a change for the better. Was it reason enough to stay in Harbor Falls, where my legacy was? Then, I met a beautiful woman named Hannah. One look at her captivated me in a way I hadn't been in a long time. She was starting her life over, and maybe it was time I did the same. I needed to face my demons and end the war that had me in its grips since I was a boy. Could I ever free myself to give my daughter and Hannah what they needed? Could I be the man they wanted me to be? At the risk of losing both of them, I had no choice.